you've mentioned kind of the polemic view of work.
Yes.
It's either you idolize work
Yep.
or you neglect
That's
work.
right. That's right.
What's the balance, though, between ambition and ambivalence?
Yeah, that's right. That's right. And I think we talked about it a little bit in the seminar. And it's the fact that we're only content at the end of the day when we really believe that we've done as much as we possibly can to kind of move the ball down the court, if you will. There's a sense that people want to talk about contentment as being satisfied. Yet I see a lot of people that say, well, you should just be content with what you have. And I'm not sure that's the scriptural definition of contentment. Satisfaction with what you have may not be what God wants you to do. And the story of the parable of the talent, the guy that got 1 talent was satisfied with what he had. And yet we see what happens at the end of that story. We don't want to be that guy. Whereas the guy that got 2 talents, the guy that got 5 talents, they weren't satisfied. But I guarantee you at the end of the day, they were content because they took those talents that the master had given them and went out and worked hard to give the master return. So they were satisfied and content that they had done everything they could to fulfill what they thought was what they were called to do.
So you would say, and this is a sports reference, Oregon's football team this year, their slogan is win the day.
Yep.
And so for me entering the workforce, let's say I'm working at Google or some big company, it is better for a Christian's mindset rather be like, I'm going to one day be the CEO. So I'm going to win the day to day. I'm going to be the best employee.
That's right.
I'm going to be the most I'm going to show up and do my job.
Yeah, that's right.
And whatever happens from there is in the hands of your skill and God's providence.
That's exactly right. That's right. You know, I think that's a really good way to look at it because I think sometimes we get out ahead of ourselves and think, well, obviously God's going to want me to do this and I'm going to end up here, I'm going to end up there. Then I know a lot of people that really go with no plan at all. So I think that's a good balance. I really do.